Hello, welcome. Today our training focused on TeamViewer. TeamViewer is a remote software that can be used to access a PC remotely, either to render a support or troubleshoot or to render a training remotely without necessarily need to be physically present. But before we delve into the usage of this software, what is the benefit of this TeamViewer? TeamViewer is simple to use with no complex setup or installation process required. It can be used on any devices and operating system, making it versatile tool for remote access support. It is cost effective since there are no monthly subscription fees. User only pay for what they need, but for the purpose of this training we are going to make use of it for personal use, because when you are using it for personal use you are not entitled for any payment. So what the other benefit of this? It can be used for file transfer. That is, if I need a file from a remote system, all I need to do is just to plug it into the team viewer of that system and get the file transferred to my system. So what's the last but not the least as the benefit of this software is remote control, which we have been emphasizing on. With TeamViewer, users can access another computer remotely and control its mouse and keyboard as if they were sitting right in front of the device, which makes it easier to offer a remote support or troubleshoot problems on someone else's machine or computer without having to be physically present uh, there. So the first thing to do is to browse this site, which is teamviewer.com. So the URL will take you to their landing page. This is their landing page. So once you get here, you click free download. Free download. So you'll be prompted with this page to select your operating system. You see, they have version for several platforms: Mac, Windows, Mac, Linux, Chrome, Raspberry Pi, Android, iOS, and the like. So I'm using a Windows operating system. So all I need to do is to select Windows. You know, once that is done, then you hit your operating system, either 64-bit or 32-bit. I will select 64-bit. Okay, it's currently downloading. It has finished downloading. So the next thing is for us to install the software. Right click and then click open or run as administrator, as the case may be. How do you want to proceed? So default installation, install and set up attended access to this device, run only, which is one time use. I'll just say default installation, accept and next. Yes. Okay, so it's installing. Okay, so it has finished installing. So the software is launching itself. So all you need to do here is to sign into TeamViewer. TeamViewer always a good time to connect together. Let's make your connection a helpful one. Sign in to TeamViewer, join a session. Don't have an account, create one. Then we're going to create one. So it will take us to their website to go and create account. I'll just come here, enter my name, then my email, right? Continue. Then type in your password. Make sure it's a password you'll be able to remember. Okay. So tick I accept and create my account is processing. Okay, so check your email. We sent email this is to verify your account. Okay, so I'll just check my email address. I have it open here. The cover account. Let me see. Let me check the spam folder because I'm not seeing it in my inbox. Okay, it's not in my spam folder. It's not in the inbox. Shows that okay. The email has not arrived yet. So I'll go back. Where was it? I was here. I'll just say okay. Sign in. Let's try signing in and see. Because I can't find it in my email, so I doubt if it will allow me to sign in. Sign in. Okay, they did not allow me in. It says looks like your TeamViewer account is not yet fully verified. Okay, I have to check my inbox again. Somehow the email is not showing here. If you not get any email from them, so all you need to do is to come here and type in TeamViewer. Okay, I see. Verify your TeamViewer account. Okay, verify account. So they are verifying my account. So account verified. So I can now proceed with the usage of TeamViewer. So I'll first log in from here before going proceeding to the app. Login. Okay, it's just this is trying to open TeamViewer in your system. Okay, just open launching TeamViewer. So I already have TeamViewer open here, right? So can continue launch TeamViewer. So this is where we are. So can create a session. Getting started, you can upload your profile, add your first contact, set up remote access on this device, like that. Continue. I click set up remote access on this system, assign to my account, start with system, got it, right? Add first contact. I'll just add my this email because I have this installed in another system at yahoo.com, right? Send invite. Okay, so let's see. Okay, from here we can say, uh, okay, this is home, right? You can say create a session or join a session from here. Let's say create a session. So it will prompt us with this pop-up, which shows session code and link to quick support.me, any of that. But what we're going to do is to connect to a team viewer. We want to connect to a team viewer. So we want to connect to a remote system, which shows your credential. This is my credential and this is my password. Should somebody want to access my system remotely, all I need to do is to supply them with this user ID and password. So for me to access a remote system, so I need their partner ID, which is this, your ID and password. So for us to, we are going to practicalize that, but the only way is for you to access that particular system is to have this software also installed in that remote system so that you can have access to it. So I'm going to type in the remote system team viewer password ID. So once you're done typing the ID, then hit connect. So you can see from here it's authenticated. So it will prompt you with this dialog box to type in the password. So you have to get the password from that remote system and type it here. Okay, so after typing the password, you just click log on. That is to log on onto that remote system. So you can say it's starting remote session. Now it has connected to the remote system. This is my system, and this is the sorry. Okay, so this is the remote system I'm accessing, and this is currently the full stack course I'm taking on the YouTuber. So just click this to minimize that. Okay, so this is it. I can access it from here.
and put this append, then airline. Quite
Okay,
simple. Then we have
so the tutor is
now
stacking,
this is inner test.
and I'm following
Inner
the course
test
from
is
here.
a
So,
method used
so
to
all you need to
insert
do,
test into elements.
now that I have access to that remote system, I can actually go to the desktop, or I can go anywhere around that system to do whatever I want to do. Or let's assume I want to, maybe I want to teach them how to open Microsoft Word. Just say, okay, let's assume this is a class and this is being projected on the screen, and we have uh, students, few number of students sitting and watching the screen. So just be teaching them, okay, let's say we want to teach them how to launch Microsoft Word from their system. So from the search, this is I'm doing this remotely so they can be seeing this on their system. From the search, they type my MS Word, right? So it pop up this, so they can launch this from there. After typing MS Word here, they will launch it from here. So you can see it's coming up and it's up already. So okay, now that we have your Microsoft Word software open, so you can click here to create a new document. All right. So this is what you have. So at the end of the day, you successfully teach them on how to launch Microsoft Word, maybe how to type and save. You finish typing, then you save your document from here. Okay. So you select where to save the software, the document to. I'm saving it on the desktop, on their desktop. You just say, I will just say, this is a remote support training, right? Or this is a remote training. I'll save it on the desktop. Now I've successfully teach people remotely how to launch Microsoft software, type something there and save it to their desktop. So I'm done with this training. I'll just off it. I'll close the software. So I still have access to the system. This is desktop of that system. So let's see how can we copy a file from that remote system to our system. So all you need to do is, let's assume I want to take these tools from there, right? I'll click it. After clicking it, I'll say okay, right click and say copy, copy, right? Then I'll go to desktop of my system. I can now come to the desktop of my system, which is here, and I say okay, I copy something from a remote system and I want to paste it here. Paste. That is it. Remotely. So we're in a digital world where everything is digital. So there's no excuse. You must have to be physical present somewhere for you to render a service, teach a client or teach students. You know, this is comes in handy when you are a web designer or web developer. You've hosted a site for clients and they need your assistant either to guide them through something or to make a troubleshoot. Maybe they are having a problem logging into their site. All you need to do is just to have this software installed in their system, collect the credentials and log on to their system and see how you can actually render these services to them, you know, and you have actually a good review from your client, right? So I think with this we can come to the end of this training. Please subscribe to our channel because this is how we post useful informations through this channel. Make sure you hit the subscription button. Thank you. So I'm going to close the session from here. Close session because I am done. Right? Done. Okay.